Hi, this is Ken Griffey Jr. Let's play
Super Beer League.
baseball.
Tie this game. A ball in the gap can win it. And oh my god, Anki! He hits this one deep to left field, and that is gone into the bullpen! It is a walk-off grand slam! And he's gonna hit this one deep to right field, doesn't have enough. Takes a strike. And she's going to hit this one very high to left field. At the wall is Herschel. What is straight back from the other rookie, Kramer. And he is going to hit this one. Holy wow. And for some reason, Case is still in the game at 81 pitches. And he gets hit in the face of the Colonels. I should not be laughing. The Colonels said, fine, you don't want to leave, we'll make you leave. So a 2-2 count. And she's going to loft this one to left field. Short porch out there. It's going to hit the wall. And Herschel, what? Look at that. Herschel caught. So here's Ciro Dill, who comes in. And Dennis is going to hit this to left field. De Guzman fake the runner out. Look at this. Wow. What an 1,000 IQ play by De Guzman at the plate. And wow.
Whoa,
What
Sanchez.
a play by Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Season 3 opener for the Super Beer League. My name is Boofed, and I am your commissioner, as you know. And I am extremely excited to start this all off. It has been a long time coming. We're finally here. And I do just want to let you know there is a slight delay. I put about 7 seconds, so there can be a replay feature, hopefully. That way I tried to fix it as best I can, but what I want to do is I wanted to show you guys the simulated games first. That way we all see what we have going on, and then we'll get into the first game, which is the Reapers versus the Monsters. So without further ado, let's start Season 3 by simulating the Pecan Sandies versus the Swagger Defenders. We got Sweet D taking on Dominic Pretzel. We're going to quickly simulate it. And it's a 7-1 win for the Sandies. That'll put them as the very first team to win in Season 3. Next up, we have the Slump Busters versus the Comets. We're also going to go ahead and simulate this. It's Dean Deputy, Didn't Shoot the Sheriff versus Irvin Krill. A quick simulation here, so get to the next one. 4-2 is your final with the Comets taking the W. And now the moment we've really been waiting for, the actual season to start. We have the Minnesota Reapers taking on the Swamp Monsters. The Swamp Monsters, Season 1 champions. Minnesota Reapers were the rookies of the year, or sorry, the rookies last year, came into the league in Season 2. And now they get to face off here. I want to make sure I do have the lineup. I have to change one thing, so give me one moment here. It's been a very long time.
The atmosphere is electric here at El Viejo Stadium.
And here we are, Reapers taking down the Monsters. First up for the Reapers, is going to be Dragon Onyemata, who's going to be playing center. Bats lefty, taking on Kalea Kemp. And the first pitch of the season for the Reapers is going to be fouled off. And here we go, folks. Baseball is finally back for SBL. And he's going to ground this one over to first. Hornblower will grab it on, tag on the base. Out number 1. Here comes Sauce Papa. Sauce Papa, for some reason, last season hit like 12 home runs or 10 home runs out of nowhere. He came in halfway through the season and he's going to line drive to right field. Ophelia Mack tried to catch it on a slide, couldn't get it. So that's going to be a single. And I am going to be a little rusty. I apologize. It's been a while since I've done this. Here's Kippa Jones taking on Kalea Kemp. It's going to be inside for ball 1. This will be fouled back. Thank you all for tuning in. I have missed you. Like I said, there's just going to be a slight delay just in case we want to do a new feature I'm trying out here. Now he bases loaded the payoff pitch with a man on first. Kippa Jones swings and misses. Kemp gets her first strikeout of the season. Out number 1. Oh, sorry. 2. Not 1. 2. Here's Stash and DeWeed. 2 outs and a man on first. First pitch swing and ground ball up the middle, but Grace is there. And that's going to be out number 3. So, Reapers go down. They do get a hit. Here come the Monsters. Ophelia Mack playing right will lead things off. Good low ball hitter. And here is Chuck and Heaters, I believe is his name. Little dribbler down the third base line. Chantal to get him out for the first out. Charlotte Tamber batting second. Another good low ball hitter. Chuck Heaters is your starting pitcher today. For the Reapers, a 98. Fastball down the middle, and she didn't want it, so now she's down 0-2. And that's going to be the first strikeout for Heaters. So 2 up, 2 down, and here comes the all-star catcher, Mackenzie Bochy. Bochy's going to hit this one up the middle off the mound. DeWeed's going to get it behind second base, and what a arm. Into center field, grabs it, and throws her out, denying her of her first hit of the year. Nice play for DeWeed. Now it's Yip Yip, the catcher. It gets things leading off here in the second. First pitch swinging, but fouls it off. Down he goes on strikes. So now it's Nabe LaRuth playing left field, batting 6th. Kemp's first pitch is a ball inside. 2-1 your count. The pitch is fly to right field. A little shallow. Mack coming in and making the catch for the second out. Here is bench boy Shanta, who made the first play last inning, down at third base. And bench boy will take a strike on the inner half. It's now a 1-2 count, and the pitch swung on and missed, and bench boy goes back to where he belongs on the bench for the third out. Bottom second, due up 4-5-6. Starting off with Clayton Hornblower, the power-hitting right-hander first baseman. He takes a strike inside. And now I know it has been a very long time, and I'm trying to remember some stats. I'm trying to remember names, what they've done in the last 2 seasons. As it's been over a year now as this ball's lined to Papa at second. So feel free to let me know if there's anything I missed, or if you want a story. I keep forgetting as we get here to Top Butterman, who's batting 5th. Usually batting 9th, but it looks like the Monsters manager is giving him a chance. He's going to fly this one super high to left field. LaRuth will catch it for out number 2. Top Butterman started off as one of the best prospects in Season 1. Had all the right tools. Could never grasp, being in the majors here. Don't know why, but he never did. Then in Season 2, got a second chance and didn't do anything with it. And then pretty much benched. And then started in right field, or I think it was right field or center field a lot. Batted ninth. And are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? An error in right field. Now we have a man on second with 2 outs, and this could be dangerous as the Monsters capitalize on with men in scoring position. 2-0 the count to Vern Price. That's your first error of the season. We don't get to see many errors. This ball is popped up behind first, and that's going to be Kippa Jones for out number 3. It's very rare you see errors, honestly. I believe the highest error total for the team, for any team, was 9 out of 30 games. And the lowest was 2. So yeah, you don't get to see many errors. This game doesn't, the simulation doesn't allow it for some reason. I'd like to see more, but I'm not putting everybody's fielding lower, Here's Slap Peters. Ball 1. The 1-2 count is swung on and missing Kemp with another strikeout. And now it's Big Mac Dankaroo. DHing, batting ninth today. Kemp has 4 strikeouts already in 2 1/3. Ooh, that pitch was nasty. 1-2. And that'll be her 5th strikeout. Big Mac goes down probably because he's eaten too many of them. Here's Dragon on Yamada. 0 for 1 today. And he'll look in there with a strike. 1-2. The pitch by Kemp is hit on deep to center field. This ball has a chance. Butterman's going back at the wall, and it is gone. That's going to be another home run. We're going to try it here. We're going to do a replay. This ball is deep to center field, 402, and that's going to be the first home run and first RBI for the season.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 22. Now batting, the shortstop, number 11.
All right, I apologize about that. Had just one of the producers come in here and speak to me about something as we missed a couple of hits, but that's going to be 2-0 here for the Reapers with a base hit up the middle. Here comes Yip Yip. I was watching. I just didn't get to announce it, but I do apologize for that. But this is a crazy turn of events. The Reapers, 2-0. I know it's only the 3rd inning, and there's a lot of ball to be played, but Yip Yip down the left field line. That's going to go into the corner. 1 run will score for sure. They're going to try to push it for 2. They are. The relay from Price is going to be not in time, and that's going to be 4-0, a 2-run double for Yip Yip. And it looks like the Reapers are coming out strong. They wanted to avenge their last season, the worst team in the league, tied for the worst team in the league. I'll have to go back to see how many runs they had, but they were 10-20. And the Monsters, I believe, were, I think, the best record at 20-10, if I'm not mistaken. I'll have to double-check that stat, or if somebody wants to. But I also want to know, was that replay good enough? I wanted to see if that's a good thing for the replay. If anybody will let me know, I appreciate that. As here's a walk, and Kemp finds herself in a pickle. With runners at first and second, here comes Bench Boy, who is 0 for 1. 2 outs. Runners on first and second. The pitch. Right at the knee. Strike 1. And this ball is hit foul. Replay was a little small, but it worked. All right, I can do that. If it was perfectly timed, that's cool. As Bench Boy goes down on strikes, but that's okay because the Reapers reaped 4 that inning, and the Monsters will have a chance to retaliate here, down 4-0. But as we all know, and we've seen it many times, and this I know is a fact. Yes, that is what she said. The Monsters, they are quiet. They have they play 2 ways. That's a candy hop to weed. They have only 2 ways of playing. They either come out and score 12 runs in the first few innings and then fall flat, or they are flat until about the 6th or 7th, and then they score 12 runs after that. There is no in between. They do not. They aren't consistent enough. You know. They just go one way or the other. This ball is grounded, so that's going to be 2 outs. Here's Mac. 0 for 1. After this game, I will fix the replay just a little bit, make it a little bit bigger for you. 0-2. Here comes the pitch by Heaters. Popped up. Who's going to call it? Looks like Heaters wants it. Usually the pitcher doesn't grab it. They don't have the best fielding, but able to catch that one. So here comes 8-9-1, starting off with Slap Heaters and then Big Mac, who both struck out. Slap Heaters, who actually made the error in right field. And it looks like Kemp is coming out. After only 3 innings of pitching, here comes Donovan Hartman. It's 3 innings, 4 earned runs, a walk, 6 Ks, a couple hits. And it's going to be an early shower for Kemp as down goes Heaters. Or, I'm sorry, yeah, slapping Heaters. Here's Big Mac 0 for 1 with the strikeout. Donovan Hartman. Let's talk about him for one moment here. He started season 1 off on a bad foot and then just got stronger and stronger as the season went on. Then in season 2, he was pretty much unhittable. As you can see here, gets a strikeout, 2 strikeouts in a row. He does this, he comes in for 1 to 2 innings. Usually gets 2 because he's so good. And then he shuts the door for the closer, whoever that may be for the Monsters. I know they went through 2 of them so far, as this ball is hit to center field. But Donovan has been a very much improved player over the last 2 seasons. Looking to see what he does this year. Him and the other chick that's on the Monsters. I can't remember the name. I'm sorry. I know the names. They're there. It's been a while. But she's a specialist. I believe she's a lefty. Can't remember. But either way, she does very well as well. 2-2. Fouled off. Sauce Papa. The pitch takes it for full count. Full count. Runner's going to go with 2 outs. This ball's popped up. Bochy looks to be calling it. And we'll get it for out number 3. Bottom of the 4th. Chuck Heaters looking to stay on path here. This ball is fouled off. 0-1 count. The pitch hit right back up. Watch out, Heaters. This one's going to be a base hit for Ophelia. Or that was Timbre. I apologize. Here's Mackenzie Bochy. Bochy's going to hit this one up the middle. Papa with a little flip and a weed. That's going to be a double play. First one we saw this year. And that's going to bring up Hornblower with nobody on. Hornblower, I believe, was an all-star last year. If not, he was the first season. As he's going to get a little flare over the third baseman's head. That's going to be a base hit into left field. So that's their first hit. Nope, second hit. Second hit. I apologize. My memory is not what it used to be. Not what it used to be. But here's Top Butterman, who had a chance to rob that home run. Not going to lie. Now, I'm not saying everyone can rob a home run, but I mean, that ball barely made it over. The fence is 400. It was 402. And I guess it just slipped out of his glove, slipped out of his hand. He slipped. I'm not sure. But Butterman, yikes.
The shortstop, number 11.
Apologize, one moment here.
You bet that's a strike. Ball, that's outside.
Strike. 1-2 count from Hartman as DeWeed fouls this one back. Next pitch up high. Good eye from DeWeed. His glass is really coming in handy, but not there as he takes strike 3. But I don't know. I think that ball looked a little inside, a little down. Bochy maybe just had a good frame there. Here's Yip Yip with the 2-run double last time he was up, and he rips this one, but just foul. And now he's down in the count 1-2. Hartman has got what? It's already 4 strikeouts. Little flare over to second. Grace will pick it up out number 3. So we are through 4.5 innings. 4-0 is still your score.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 21, Valeria Race.
Ball, that's outside. That's a strike.
Valeria Grace gets a... You know, Heaters has been getting his butt lit on fire today. That's what, the third hit up the middle.
19, Vern Rice.
He had a no-hitter through 3, and then now it's just base hit up the middle, up the middle, up the middle. Here's Vern Price, who hits it deep, but foul.
That's down. Strike.
1-2. Heaters looking for his second strikeout. Ground ball through the second hole, our second baseman's hole.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 5, George Armhorn.
Here's George Armhorn.
Strike. Nope.
1-1's the count. Ground ball over to first. Kippa's going to try to turn 2 out of this. DeWeed with a strong arm, and that's going to be a double play. So here's Warwick Amori, who don't remember what he did last time, but he lines out there to short.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 43.
That's a strike. It's inside.
This ball is hit to right field. That's going to get down for a single.
Now batting,
So it looks like Hartman's mojo just went down. Here's Bench Boy 0 for 2.
now pitching.
Hartman is out after 2 innings, gets 4 strikeouts. Here comes Gunther Barton, who was the closer at one point, but it looks like they moved him to a rotating closer role.
No, inside.
Bench Boy showed bunt, but nothing there. Now it's a 1-2 count. Ground ball over to third. Price will pick it up barehanded out number 1, so it's almost as if it was a sacrifice anyway. Here's Slap Heaters. 0 for 2. But a big hit right here. Getting up that 1 extra run could help you a lot. Ground ball over to third. Price with another bare hand, didn't have to, but likes to show it off anyway. Out number 2. Here's Big Mac. Big Mac's first pitch is a curveball high. Fouls this one back. Here's the 1-1 pitch from Barton.
That's a strike. Ball.
Up and in, 2-2. Oh, that was the pitch to hit right there. Just missed it. Here's Big Mac on a 2-2 count. Swings and misses. I believe that's his 3rd strikeout. I think that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. He's already got the sombrero. Here's Ophelia Mack.
That's a strike.
Heaters is still in this game here through 5. 5.5, I should say. And that's another strikeout. Timber. 1 for 2. Single up the middle. Heaters has got 2 strikeouts on the day. The Monsters are a pretty hard team to strike out. A lot of them have high contact. Ground ball over to DeWeed. That's got to be his, what, 8th assist already? Lots of ground balls over there. Here's Bochy, who's 0 for 2. Rips this one, but foul.
No.
Rips it again, but foul. And then dribbles it, but foul. 1-2 count. The pitch. Down low, make it 2-2. And then she rips it into that 6-hole for a base hit. She was just fine-tuning her swing. Had to take 1 pitch to make sure. And there it is, her first hit of the season. So now Clayton Hornblower will get the hit with Bochy on first. Heaters is starting to get up there in pitches. This one is popped up to right field. LaRuth? No, that's Heaters. Slap Heaters makes the catch. LaRuth is in left field. So through 6, it is 4-0. Reapers against the Monsters.
You bet that's a strike.
Here's Dragon Onyemata, who had the first homer and RBI of the season. Regarding the first 2 games that were simmed, we only count games that we watch.
Number 3.
And here's Sauce popping now after the ground out. 2 for 3 with 2 singles.
That's a strike. Ball.
Ground ball over to second.
Now batting, the first
Out
baseman,
number 2.
number 22.
Kipper Jones. 1 for 3 today.
Ball inside. Strike. You bet that's a strike. Out.
And it goes down on strikes. Bottom 7, it is stretch time here. Everybody stand up, take a stretch. Now sit down, game's back. And we're ready to go. Top Butterman looks a little nervous to get in. 0 for 2, he's probably a little scared that I've been talking some crap about him. Maybe he should get a little angry and start hitting the ball hard. Nope, he'll just do that. 1-2 count. Here comes Heaters after scratching his backside. It gets him. Butterman, don't do it. Yeah, I know. Just shake your head. It's unfortunate. We get it. Maybe you should just sit the bench next time. Here's Valeria Grace, who's going to send this one to right field through past the diving second baseman, and that's going to be another hit.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 19.
Vern Price, 1 for 2. And I do also want to say that some of these players are not going to look the exact same if you remember them from SMB3. They completely changed a lot of the models, faces, and all that. There's many more faces and hairs and eyes and stuff like that, but it's too much to go back and do 16 teams times 21 players to get each one exactly right. I tried to do the best I can with certain ones, but you know, I did what I could with what I had when I did, and I apologize. But it's what you're gonna get, and you're gonna take it, and you're gonna like it. It's Chuck Heaters with 1-1 count against Armhorn. Ground ball. Shanta will throw it to first, out number 3. So here we go. Last 2 innings, 6 more outs. And are the Monsters gonna get shut out in the season opener? And yes, Peppa, you definitely learned your lesson. Butterman bats 9th. He's the only 9th hitter. He's the only hitter that needs to bat 9th all the time.
Now batting, the catcher, number 25.
Here is Yip Yip. So far, Yip Yip's the MVP with a 2-run double to solidify that 4-run lead.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 43.
Here's Nebe LaRuth.
Strike. Yep, outside. Steer.
1-2 count. The pitch from Barton is down low. Make it 2-2. And goes down swinging for out number 3. So here we go. 6 outs left for the Monsters. 9-1-2 due up. Here is Warwick Amori.
Number 22.
Pops this one up, but into the stands. Yes, don't sell, says the manager. He's tweeting this out right now. Don't sell. Not that the players can read it anyway. Here comes Heaters with another strikeout. Obviously, they're playing the game. They're not looking at Twitter or X or whatever the heck that it is now, and Instagram and all your social medias you children use and play with. Heaters is only at 74 pitches. That's through 7 innings. That's 7 1/3. That's very good. This ball is popped mega high. Not very far, though. Underneath it is going to be Anya Mutta, out number 2. Charlotte Tamber will get her 4th chance today. First pitch is in there, strike 1. Ground ball over to third. Shanta with another assist, out number 3. So 1 more inning. Can the Reapers pull off an upset here? And I understand it's only the first game of the season for both these teams, but it is an upset nonetheless. I mean, let's face facts. Reapers, 10-20. Monsters, 20-10. It's the worst versus the first. This ball is popped up and caught by Bochy. Out number 1. I probably should have done a prediction. I apologize. Maybe next game. Alright.
You bet that's a strike.
Strike in there from Barton.
No.
And now ball. 1-1.
All inside.
Butterman, I am getting information from a source that says Butterman is being traded to the Chinese league. Not sure what league that is, or even if the Chinese have a league, but very interesting. Let's see if that's true or not. We'll have to ask the manager, the GM, if that's confirmed or not. This ball is hit deep to left field. Big Mac didn't put enough juice into it, as Tamber's going to catch it just shy of the warning track. But here we go, bottom 9. 3 outs to go. Chuck Heaters at 78 pitches. Can he pull off? He's going to Saudi Arabia. Oh, Saudi Arabia, sorry. And Dragon and the Mother is getting pulled for Graham Hokie. Slap Heaters is getting pulled for Jimmy Ochocinco. That's the defense right now. They want to get their best defenders in for these last 3 outs. I do not blame them. 3 outs to go is all you need, and the upset has been fulfilled. Heaters Chuck Heaters might get a complete game shutout. This is insane. On opening night, miracles can happen. Foul ball. Bochy is fighting for her life. The 2-2 count. Up high, and they make it full. She's got a good eye. She's locked in. Here we go. And up the middle for a base hit. Not the start you want here in the bottom of the ninth for the Reapers, but definitely one you want as the Monsters. Here's Hornblower.
Clayton Hornblower.
First pitch is inside, ball one. It's going to be line foul, 2-1. And uh-oh. This ball is absolutely demolished. Hornblower, there goes the shutout. Let's take another look at this one. That was absolutely demolished. 451 feet. My goodness. Well, there goes the shutout. There goes the 4-run lead. Make it 2. Here's Top Butterman again, nervously getting in. And it looks like, yeah, I would take him out 2 heaters. 8 innings, 2 earned runs, 4 strikeouts. What a performance on opening night. And now a base hit up the middle from Butterman. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. I told you. I remember what I said back in the 2nd or 3rd inning. The Monsters, they either start late or they start early, where it's the first couple innings they score 10, or it's the last couple innings they score 10. There is no in between. Maybe this is one of those times. Coach is in, trying to shut the door for the Reapers. Nasty swing there from Grace. 1-2. Make it 2-2. I may have put an announcer's curse, and I apologize if that's the case. Full count. Will they send the runner? Probably not. They will not, and that ball is in there for out number 1. Vern Price. All we need is a ground ball for the Reapers, and this game is over. Coach acknowledges that with the head shake. 0-1. Make it 0-2. 2 straight foul balls. Pressure is on for both sides. As a home run ties the game, base hit puts him in a great position. 2-2. Ground ball ends it. And he gets struck out for the second out. 1 more out to go. Armhorn is down. He is feeling it. He is very tense. The pressure is on both Coach and Armhorn. Who will get the best of it? 0-1. Ball's inside. Base hit up the middle, and oh no. Oh no. You know who that brings up? Warwick Amori, the number 9 hitter. If he gets on, it turns the lineup over, and that's not good for the Reapers. Here we go. 0-2, down to their last strike. Coach is trying to get it done, and this ball is outside. Fouls off, stays alive. The next pitch, 1-2. Fouled off again. Warwick staying alive by any means necessary. Does not want to lose. Can't go down like this. 2-2. And there it is. Coach strikes out the side in different times, but he still strikes out the side. The Reapers will be the first victorious team that we get to watch coming back from an abysmal season, 10-20, to beat the top team. It was a little scary at the end. Really, really scary at the end there. 4-2 is your final score. The Reapers on top of the Monsters. Here are your stats. We had the home run by Draggett and the home run by Hornblower. 15 strikeouts for the Reapers. Whew. 15 strikeouts. That is a lot. That is a lot. 6 of them belong to Kemp, 4 to Hartman, and 5 to Bartman. And on the other side, Heaters, 8 innings, only gave up the 2-run homer. Other than that, was stellar. Coach will get the save, and that is a fantastic first game. MVPs, I don't know how Hornblower gets it with a 2-run homer on the losing team. Chuck Heaters definitely wins it, being 8 innings, but there we go. They had a little bit of a...
Excitement in the air here at Golden Field.
Oops, turn that back down. They had a little bit of a remake. Maybe new face, new team, new face, new place type stuff. And yes, we are in Colonel's country, baby. If you see out in the field, it's nothing but cornstalk all day long. I saw this and I said this is perfect for the Colonels. First pitch to Jericho is fouled off. Here we go. Is DJ save or Suave? 2-2. The count, the pitch. Ball 3, make it full count to Jericho. Mr. Revenge will get his first walk of the season. And now it's Austin Greenman. Playing third today, batting second. And don't forget, for you GMs, exclamation point check-in. Thank you, Devin, for doing that. You check in, you get some scouting, get some money, get some skill points, depends on what I'm feeling like. Ground ball over to first. Vern Bowl to Richards and back to Bowl, but it's safe. Greenman beats it out. Vern Bowl is not a first baseman. He does play it as a secondary position, normally left field, but looks like the manager for the Colonels are going to switch things up. Here's Brennan Vaughn, the all-star second base / shortstop. Oh-2. Ball's in the dirt, doesn't matter, he's out. And just for those little baseball tidbit, with a man on first and there's a ball in the dirt and you swing and missed, you are out. They don't have to tag you. And you, as a runner at first, if you take off, you are eligible to be thrown out. It's not like you are not, it's not a force. They have to tag you. You are running at your own risk. So do not go on a ball in the dirt with less than 2 outs. Please. Just baseball information for you. 1-2. This ball is popped up. Looks like it's going to be the second baseman, the new guy. Langston Briggs, the rookie for the Colonels, would catch it. Nothing for the Owlins except for the walk. So now, with the brand new uniforms, here comes Marcos Glenn, batting first. And don't forget also, any baseball information, anything that you want, baseball-wise, I am here. Please let me know. I'd love to ask, or I'd love to answer anything baseball-wise. And let's see here. Just checking on something there. Down he goes on strikes. That was Pablo Sanchez. Now it's Jorge de Guzman. Yeah, it's the circle again. I didn't know if you wanted me to change it or anything. I just left it as is. I can change it if you'd like. I'll, or Milk can. If you want him to do some fun designs, he's done some pretty good ones. I don't mind doing it. I just trying to get everything sorted out first. So nothing for either team going into the second. Here's Madden Chung.
Number 20, Madden Chung.
The Owlins, I believe, made the playoffs last year. And I think they went 0-3. But I could be wrong. And down he goes on strikes. Now it's Ezekiel Rivers.
Ezekiel Rivers.
Better believe it, a strike. Ball low.
numbers. He's going to ground this over to Bull, who steps on first. Out number 2. Here's Josiah Luna, the catcher. I believe was a free agent acquisition in the off season between 1 and 2, or at the end of 1 or early 2. But ground ball over to second, out number 3. So nothing for either team here so far. Vern Bull, who won Rookie of the Year, I believe. Rookie of the Year last year for Season 2. Ground ball up the middle, and he's going to have his first hit, and the first hit for the Colonels of Season 3. So it's only fitting. And now here's the big man himself, Hemming Fields. A huge acquisition in Season 2 for the Colonels. Unfortunately, it didn't do anything for them. I got you, Devnard. I will change that for you. I will fix that one mistake, and I will mess with your logo and stuff after stream. Here is Jesus Nazario, or Jesus Nazario, as Fields strikes out there. And I just want to reiterate, I am on a slight delay, 7 seconds. So if you ask something, that's a double play there. If you do ask something, it's going to be 7 seconds before I see it, at least. So I do apologize, but it's best for the replay, so that's what I was going for. So it's not going to be real time, unfortunately. So here is Aubrey Salinas. 0-2. You know what we could do? Hold on, let's do this. As this ball is hit to right field, that's going to be a base hit. Let's do a prediction. Who is going to win?
Number 30, Doc Chavez.
Let's see. Colonel, Owlins and Kearns. You have 2 minutes. Do it. Who is going to win? As this ball is blasted deep to center field, that ball's off the wall. Glenn will grab it, and they're going to hold the runner at third and somehow hold him to a single. A single off the wall? That's crazy. Yes, the line drive angles are beautiful. I do love this stuff. They improved a lot on visuals. But the game itself is still a little bit and I got some bad news. Bad news about the game. Runner's taking off to second, but doesn't matter because guess what? Mr. Revenge says goodbye ball. We're definitely going to take a look at this. Watch this right here. Kapow. This ball is going, gone. Phenomenal shot for Mr. Revenge. First of the year, 3 RBIs. And now, let's just say it's the Colonels. They're going to be Colonelin'. They pop here, pop there, but it's over. I love them, but just not good. Not good right now. It's okay. It's okay because even I said last time, the Colonels, I'm telling you right now, and I know it's season 3, but in season 5 and 6, if they keep the same core in seasons 5 and 6, and 7 and 8 and 9, I guarantee you, they will be contenders for the Chug Fest every year for 5 years straight if they keep the same core group. Just depends on how the players are. But that's just the future. There's plenty of time to see that. Right now, let's focus on here where we have 3-0 Owlins, and they're just pounding DJ right now.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 14, Tippy Jacobs.
Here's Tippy Jacobs batting fourth. Playing center field, she is 0 for 1. She likes to steal bases, one of the leaders last year. And here's a base hit up the middle. And here it begins. You know, obviously that home run opened the floodgates, but I can't even say it were gates. It's more like I don't even know. It was just bad. It was bad. Madden Chung. I'll take a ball inside. Here's 1-1 count. Runners on first and second with 1 out. Make it 1 and 2. This ball is hit, but foul. One, two. Up high. Grid eye by Chung. Fouls this one off. Staying alive. 61 pitches. All ready for save. Staying alive still. Chung is in a real battle here. Full count. And that is ball 4. Base hit. Base hit. Ball 4. Here's Rivers. Bases loaded. 0 for 1. Are they going to keep DJ in? They are not. Here comes Klaus the game. He gets the first pitch strike, which is exactly what you need. Rivers is going to flip to the left side now. And he's going to hit this one in the left center gap. That's going to get all the way to the wall. Glenn's going to get this one in. Not in time, though. 2 runs will score, and that's going to be a 2-run double. Josiah Luna is up to bat now, and it is now 5-0. 5. Oh, my goodness. Luna. You can't do that, my guy. Luna. Look at this. Luna absolutely demolishes this one. 370 feet, but it went about 400 feet in the air. That was...
The first baseman, number 24, Aubrey Salinas.
You see the harvester back there? That harvester is the Owlins. Do you see the corn out there? That's the kernels. The Owlins are doing what that harvester is doing to the corn, to the kernels, right now. Steamrolling. Oh, I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself. I know, I'm a dad. I apologize. Anyway, 8-0 here at the top of the third. Up to bat is Chavez. Ground ball right back to the game. Out number 3. So, the Owlins score 8 in the third. And, yeah. Didn't even get through the full lineup yet. Yes, surely the bullpen can't get any worse. Surely. Here's Shields. Shatters the bat. And believe that it's going to be Salinas out number 1.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 19, Russ Richards.
That's a strike.
Russ Richards, the old man. Probably going to have to be forcefully retired after this. This one is... Wow. That was a very far run for the third baseman, and Richards goes down swinging. Almost made that catch, though. Head first into the rail. Here's your rookie, Langston Briggs. Briggs was just drafted from the Colonels this year, getting his first professional at-bat, and there's a strike, 3-1, so let's see if they give him something to hit. They do, but he doesn't want to swing. Right down the middle twice. And then he walks, and he throws the bat like they didn't want to pitch to him. I mean, come on now, Briggs. Come on now, Briggs. You're in the big leagues. Act like it. Here's Marcos Glenn. Briggs is not known for his speed, just his power, so it doesn't look like he's going to go anywhere. But even if he does, you're down 8. You just got to get people on base. Shields had, I believe, an issue with walks last season, too. I need to get myself, oh boy, a 4th monitor so I can have all the stats ready to go. Someone needs to give me that 4th monitor, otherwise I'll just find it in the garage somewhere. Here's Pablo Sanchez. He hits this one, uh-oh, deep to right field, all the way to the wall, back at the track, and Chung catches it. Chung catches it. Look how close it was. Look how close that is. I mean, you needed 2 feet. 2 feet. And that ball would have been a 3-run homer, but unfortunately it is out number 3. So here's Mr. Revenge taking his second at bat. Pops this one up, but foul.
It's outside.
Full count. The payoff pitch. Fouled back. Pablo Sanchez, a lefty playing third,
Now batting.
and he gets the out. Look at that play. Look at this play.
Greenman.
Diving to his right, gets up, turns his whole body around, and throws it across the diamond with a strong arm. That is phenomenal. What a play by Sanchez. I gotta say that replay feature, I really like it. I don't care if you guys do or not, I really like it.
The shortstop, number
Down on
25,
strikes he goes.
Brennan Vaughn.
Out number 2. Here's Brennan Vaughn, 1 for 2 today. Popped up. That's going to be Fields behind the plate, calling it and catching it. Out number 3. Boy, I could use some food right now.
Number
Jorge
13.
de Guzman. I gotta ask, so milk. I do care about you. I love you, and this is why I'm asking. It's funny you literally just say that. I was gonna ask you what kind of food do you serve here at your stadium? Here in Grand Portage, what are you serving us? Because you know how some announcers, when they're at the fields, they get, you know, the famous chili dog, or they get whatever it is that they're famous for, a huge burger or a mountain of nachos. What food are you selling that you're gonna give me to test out here in Grand Portage? Bless you, Shields. Please let me know, because I would love to know what you are serving at Grand Portage. Wherever, I think you said it was in Minnesota, right? As this ball is hit down the left field line, Chavez having a little trouble, and that's going to be a double for Vern Bowl, who's got 2 hits today. Here's Hemming Fields, 0 for 1.
Hemming Fields.
Oh boy. Well, yeah, that's going to be a pass ball by the catcher. Runner goes to third. Little smack talk there. The Owlins GM saying that the specialty food here at Grand Portage is stale popcorn. That is phenomenal. I love that. I love that. Unfortunately, I don't like to eat stale popcorn, so I'm going to have to pass. But kettle corn and cheese curds. All right, I can do that. I love me some kettle corn. I love me some cheese curds. Absolutely, cheese curds all day, every day. Top of the 5th, 8-0 still your score. 2 hits by the Colonels, both of them by Vern Bowl. Hey, one upside to that is he's got a single and a double. All he needs is a triple and a homer, completes the cycle. I don't even know if we had anybody have the cycle yet. Does anybody know if we've had a cycle? I don't believe we did, which would be pretty cool to watch.
Now batting, the right
If
fielder,
anybody did
number
do it, it would have
20,
been Pablo
Madden
Sanchez,
John.
because for some reason that's popping in my head, but not 100% sure. Here's Madden Chung, 0 for 1 with a walk. Caramel popcorn because it doesn't get stale. Yeah, no, I hear that. Madden Chung hits this one to left field. De Guzman will bring it in.
Now batting, designated hitter, number 21, Ezekiel Rivers.
Ezekiel Rivers with a man on first.
Ball, that's inside. Strike. Strike.
1 and 2.
Ball, that's outside.
You heard it from the game. That's fantastic. This ball's in the dirt. That's going to be a wild pitch. Fields couldn't do anything about that one. Unfortunately, it might actually be a pass ball in this game, but that's not a pass ball. Oh my. This ball was Forget it. That's it. Literally out of the stadium, out of the park. Wow, Ezekiel Rivers. Look at this. Over the fence, over the wall, into the trash cans. 454 feet. That's a bomb and a half. Out comes Klaus, in comes Darren Daniels.
Strikey.
3 legs. Yes. When it rains, it pours. Yes, Colonel Baseball is back. And, yeah. Yeah. But hey, like I said, it's game 1 of 30. Game 4 of 240 for the season. We have plenty of baseball left. It's here, man. It's here. We're gonna have some fun with it. This ball's hit up the middle. 10-0. It's okay. It's okay. Just gotta laugh about it, you know. First game jitters. That's all you gotta say. First game jitters. The Colonels. I'm gonna predict that you will go 14-16 this year. 14-16. Final prediction. That's an improvement, obviously, last year. Ground ball to Briggs, out number 3, so they finally get out of the inning, but not before 2 more score. Bottom 5, 7, 8, 9 due up. Cole Shields is having himself a decent day. The Owlins are a good team, though. If the Owlins hit, they win. If they don't hit, they lose. And I know that you can say that about any team, but I mean that because the Owlins, they'll have a good pitching game, but usually they'll give up 4, 5, 6 runs. But usually they score 6 to 10 runs every game. Like, that's just, I would say they score anywhere from, I'd say 7 or 8. Like, if you had to narrow it down, 7 or 8 runs for sure. Here's Russ Richards. Russ Richards. How can I forget this man? This man has been around forever. He's actually he told me that he was in the same high school class as Jesus. That's how old he is. Ground ball over to first. Salinas will step on the bag. Out number 3. And that's 5 innings in the books. 10-0's your score. Due up will be 1, 2, 3, starting with Mr. Revenge himself, who had a 3-run homer to kick things off for the Owlins. It has been one heck of a day already for him. Let's see if he can improve with a little bit of more lefty-lefty action. Popped up to the catcher fields. Out number 1.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 5, Austin Greenman.
Yeah, I know, only 5 innings is crazy. It's crazy. This ball is hammered deep to center field. Greenman with a shot. 396. Just shy of the track there. Not a very big one. It's like a 2.5 foot track, 3 foot track tops. I do believe all 3 to Salinas, yeah. Ground ball to Daniels, out number 3. So down to the bottom of the 6th. Marcos Glenn leading off. 0 for 1 with a walk.
Ball, that's outside. That's a strike. High ball. Strike.
2-2. Shields' pitch is fouled off. I really do like this stadium. It reminds me a lot of Oakland with like the big foul, the greenness. Shields gets a strikeout there. But it reminds me a lot of like, you know, Oakland Stadium. And this ball is launched to right field. Speedster Chung out there, out number 2. Here's Jorge de Guzman, who had a power surge Boy, I don't even know if it was season 1 or season 2, but he went off where he had like 6 home runs in 3 games. It was ridiculous. I think it was like the last week too. He just went off and just hit home run after home run after home run. Ground ball to Salinas, who's got like 6 putouts already, just on the ground herself.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Tippy Jacobs,
number 14, Tippy Jacobs.
speedster center fielder, will lead things off against Daniels. First pitch is outside, ball 1. Pop up behind third base. It's going to be Sanchez, out
Now
number
batting,
2.
the right fielder,
No,
number
out number 1.
20, Madden John.
Too low. That's a strike. No, inside ball.
2-1 the count to Chung, who launches this one left field. Is it going to stay fair? Just foul. And I mean, that was 2.5, 3 feet. That would have been a home run. 1 hop to Richards at short, out number 2.
Now
But
batting,
that was super
designated
close.
hitter, number
I mean,
21,
within
Ezekiel
a glove's
Rivers.
reach of being another home run. Here's Rivers, who had a 2-run homer or 3-run homer. Not 100% sure, but 2-run or 3-run homer. That's the last at bat. And this ball's hit deep to center. Is this another home run? Glenn says he has it, and he'll catch it on the track, 400 feet. So stretch time here in the 7th. And while you are all stretching, I'm going to stretch as well. So give me 1 second. Sitting in this thing hurts. Sitting in a chair for a while hurts as I get old. Don't get old, folks. So I'll be stretching here as is this Vern Bull with another hit? No, Jacobs, the speed will stop it. And I'm going to be right back as I stretch myself.
Hamming Fields. Now batting, the designated hitter, number 28.
All right. Not very long, but some stretching helps. Fields gets that base hit up the middle, and now it is Jesus Nazario, Jesus himself, who's going to swing under that for strike 2. And then swings at a ball just over his eyes for out number 3. Oh, sorry. Strike number 3, out number 2. Here's Braylon Galvin. Takes ball low. And this ball is hit to right field. That's going to get down for a single. Runner will go from corner to corner, and since the ball went all the way to third, Galvin will take advantage of it and head over to second.
The shortstop, number 19, Russ Richards.
Here's Russ Richards, the old man. Fouls this one back. And he looks at strike 3. Here we go, top of the 8th. Oh, sorry.
Now batting, the catcher, number 10,
Josiah Luna, who has a home run today. Blasted him. Pops this one up, but foul. This ball is hit to right center, and that's going to get all the way to the wall. Glenn will grab it. And that will be a double. Here's Aubrey Salinas.
Aubrey Salinas.
That's going to be hit foul. The 0-1 pitch from Daniels, who's in this game for a while now. It's got to be... Whoa. Briggs, what are we doing here? We're in a pickle now. Daniels runs him out. So that right there.
Number 30. Doc
All right,
Chavez.
baseball coach time. Here we go. That is the dumbest play you could do. Right now, you're down 10-0. You're not going to do anything. You're not going to do anything. You're not going to get 10 runs next inning. You're not going to get 9 runs and say, "Oh, we would have stopped that guy." It's not going to happen. Get the outs, move on to the next game,
Now batting, the second
and just get
baseman,
out of
number
the field.
49.
That's all you got to do. Yeah, I understand you got the out, whatever, but in real life, you don't do that. Now, if in real life it's a 1-0 game or a 0-0 game this late in the game, yeah, in the 8th inning, absolutely you can make that play. It's just Jericho's gonna hit this one deep to center field. Glenn's gonna go back and catch it. Nice catch from him. But I'm telling you right now, don't ever do that in real life unless it's late in the game, because he means absolutely nothing. Who cares if he scores? Who cares if he scores? 11-0 is not going to be the difference. Get the out, move on to the next game, and so on and so forth. That's just the coach's perspective. I understand. Yeah, no, I love that you gave the rookie a chance on opening night. I love that. I want to see him play more, and I want to see him develop and how he's going to be developed. But yeah, that's the bad play. Just like this bunting. What are we bunting down 10? Come on now. What is this? What is this? I don't understand. Sometimes I don't know what the computer wants to do or why they do it. As this ball is grounded over to Vaughn, out number 3. So one more inning to go. I really don't know.
Now batting, third
But,
baseman, number
yeah,
5,
that doesn't make any
Austin
sense.
Greenman.
Just like the suicide squeeze. I wonder if that's going to be in this season or in this game. They would suicide squeeze with a man on third with less than 2 outs, like 70% of the time. Never understood it. As this ball's grounded over to short, out number 1. Here comes Brennan Vaughn, 1 for 4 with a single.
Brennan Vaughn. Now pitching.
Darren Daniels, 4 innings in relief, comes out, and now it's Ciro Dill to close it out here in the 9th. Just trying to stop the bleeding, that's all. This ball is hit foul. Tough out here for Vaughn. Does not like to strike out. This ball is hit deep to left center field. Very, very high. De Guzman calls off Glenn, out number 2.
Number 14, Tippy
Here's Tippy Jacobs.
There's a strike.
0-2. The pitch. Strike 3. It's down to the last 3 outs here for the Colonels. 3, 4, 5 due up.
The left fielder, number 13.
Let's see here.
Now batting.
Down he goes on strikes. Here comes Vern Bull, who's got half the hits for the Colonels. Ground ball over to third. Greenman, out number 2, down to the last out. It is Hemming Fields, the big man himself.
Hemming Fields.
Power hitting catcher. Balls in the dirt. 1-0. Not asking for much, just a 10-run inning. Yeah, absolutely. And now you'll score 10. Well, won't now. You'll score 10 and be like, see, we stopped that guy from going and getting that extra run. That's why we did it. No, not going to happen. Owlins, you're going to get your first win here today against the Colonels in a big, big way. 10-0, a shutout. Wait, did Shields have a shut? No, Shields was replaced, right? Either way, big home runs from Jericho, Rivers, and Luna, who literally scored all the runs, were responsible for all the runs. Vernbull had a couple hits. Oh, wow. I thought Shields was taken out. I apologize. Shields, a complete game shutout with 12 strikeouts. Wow. I could have swore that he was taken out, and I apologize, but that is phenomenal. Let's see if he's even MVP, though. Okay, yeah, he is. He is. 9 innings, 4 hits, 2 walks, and 12 strikeouts. That is a very good game. Starting the season with a complete game shutout is very nice. Absolutely. All right. So you have some of the best games,
Excitement is in the air
and I love
here
it.
at Motor Yard. Brace yourselves.
Here we go.
This is
Gators
gonna
versus the
be a
Beavers.
jolly good day.
Yours truly, Gators taking on the Beavers, same division. Like I said before, the Beavers are always getting the best of the Gators. Leading things off for them is Willie Mays Hayes. First pitch is in there, strike 1. I believe this is Colin Gonzalez. Colin Gonzalez here. 1-2 count to Mays. Takes strike 3 right down the middle.
Now batting.
And it's going to be out number 1. Here's Az Killington, the shortstop, batting second. He's going to hit this one over to first. And Madison North, out number 2.
The catcher.
Here's the
Number
catcher,
13.
All-Star Brick Tamlin. And, whoa, but I'm pretty sure that hit him. But, okay. Either way, 1, 2, 3, go the Gators. Now due up first is Sloop Whoopity, everybody's favorite name in the game.
Number 52.
And he will be facing the Beavers. And I gotta give you your even though no one bet against you. If anybody wants to bet on this one, who's gonna win?
The catcher. Number 34. Jock Upton.
Gators or Beavers? Go ahead. Predict. I would bet, but I can't. It doesn't allow me. Your favorite player in the game is actually on the Gators. And who is that? Who is your favorite player? Here's Cherry Flores.
Cherry Flores.
Cherry Flores against Kenny Powers down the right field line. It is foul by mere inches. Mere inches. Two and 2. Strike 3 for Kenny Powers. Now it's Cade Brooks, the shortstop.
Cade Brooks.
Oh, 2. And a ground ball over to Killington. Throws it over to first, out number 3. None other than Willie Mays Hayes. I feel ya. Yeah, unfortunately, the real Willie Mays passed away, was it a week or 2 ago? About 2 weeks ago now. It's unfortunate. Here's Pedro Serrano, who's going to foul this one off. Yeah, I love the center fielder to have speed and a bat. It's beautiful. 1-2. And doesn't strike out all the time or anything like that. Full count here to Serrano, who is going to hit this one foul. The payoff pitch by Gonzalez is taken, so ball 4. The league leader in walks last season.
Number
Will get
14.
another walk this year, or to start off. Isuro Tanaka. No bat here. Pop up into the stands, but no, North will grab it right before the dugout. Now it's Griffin Caldwell.
Number 8.
Yeah, Willie
Griffin
Mays,
Caldwell.
the actual player. He passed away a couple weeks ago, but Willie Mays Hayes is the fictional center fielder for the Cleveland Indians in the movie Major League and Major League 2. I love that movie. It's fantastic. Both of them are really, really good. As Caldwell hits this one up the middle. If you've never seen it, you have to.
Now batting, the second baseman,
I will
number
literally
21,
stream it. I will
DP
find it and I will
Turner.
stream it, and we can all watch it together. I love Major League and Major League 2. Some of the best baseball movies because it's so stupid and funny and actual real. Like Charlie Sheen, who's the main character in it, actually played baseball and played baseball in the movie. Like everything that you see him doing, he did for the movie. Line drive to North and safe at second as well. It's close play. Here's Albert Phelps.
Number 2, Albert Phelps.
Sophomore year, I believe. But yeah, Charlie Sheen was actually really good at baseball too, which is crazy. But what they also did for this ball, or for the outside of second, this ball is hit to left center field. The ball's in the gap. That's going to be 2 runs, and Phelps will have himself a 2-run double. The Gators are getting off on
Now
a
batting,
nice
the
start here.
designated hitter, number 45, Bo
And now the
Baseball.
rookie, Bo Baseball, who is a 2-way player. He is a starter reliever and plays the outfield. Here he's getting his first crack at DH today. Very first at bat in the majors. 1-1's the count. And he's going to get his first action, ground ball over to short. That's going to be out number 3. So they put up 2 in the second, and now it's the Beavers' turn to try to retaliate. But in that movie, what they actually did was they hired ex-players, and some minor league players, like people that were playing and some ex-players that played, and they put them in the movie as, players. Like, they didn't have any, scenes or anything. But, I can't remember if it's the first or second. It's been so long since I've seen him. As this ball's hit down the third base line, Phelps will get it in, hold him to a single. The catcher for the White Sox that faces Rick Vaughn towards the end, he was an actual minor leaguer who then went and tried acting out, and that's how he got that gig, and he didn't really do anything else, but it's funny to see and read about that kind of stuff. Powers with the 2-2 count. Gets him. Here's Madison with a Y, batting 7th, playing first. Ball up in the zone. David Massey. Macy? Massey. I can't remember which one it is. Either way, Kenny Powers has 4 strikeouts already here. Man on first. 2 outs. Runner on first. Runner is going to go, but he walks him. So now it's Skylar Peterson to take on Powers. Peterson had a very good year last year coming off the bench. That I do remember. Ground ball right back to Powers. Throws to first, out number 3. So they'll retaliate. Here we go, top of the third. 1-2-3 up for the Gators.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 00, Willie Mays.
Hayes hits this one to right field, out number 1.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 33.
Here's Az Killington. 2-0. Pitch from Gonzalez is low. Ball 3. Given the red light, not swinging. He swings anyway. And then he pops this one up in foul territory, left field. 3 players are converging. It is Jarvis who calls them off.
Now batting,
Out on 2.
catcher, number 13.
Brick Tamlin getting his second at bat. He's going to hit this one to the right center field. That should be good for 2. Rolls all the way to the wall. Whoopity will get it in. And then indeed will be a double for the catcher.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 13.
Pedro Serrano walked his first time. Now batting with a man on second. A run here would do them really well. A 3-0 lead would be good. Line, but foul. And this ball is hit up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. Whoopity is going to get it in, but not in time. Runner will advance to second and get the RBI.
Now batting,
So it's
right
3-0.
field,
Here's
number
Tanaka
14.
with another runner in scoring position.
Now pitching,
Colin Gonzalez is going to come out, and here comes the all-star Danny Yoshida. And 3 straight pitches from Yoshida.
Scoop up a play to
Gets him.
Maki at ground
Didn't
roll
even want to
Sushi.
swing. I don't know what that
Located on
was.
level 2. Now batting, the
100 miles an hour in the
center
paint, though.
fielder,
That's
number 52, Sloop
it's hard to hit. Here's Sloop Whoopity, 1 for 1 with a single. Kenny Powers 96 on the inner half. That's also hard to hit. First-hand experience.
Now batting,
It's
the
another
catcher,
strikeout here
number
is
3,
Jacques Often.
Off 10.
Sorry, Jacques Often. I believe he is French. French-Canadian, probably. Keeps fouling this back, trying to stay alive. Down he goes on strikes.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 25.
Cherry Flores
Cherry
over 1.
Flores.
And Powers gets another strikeout, walks off, all swagger-like. Top 4, 3-0's your score still. Caldwell, Turner, Phelps.
Third baseman, number 8, Griffin Caldwell.
Two and 0. Caldwell liked that pitch, but just fouled it straight back. Just missed it. Here he's not going to miss this one up the middle for a single. 2 for 2, 2 singles to start off the season for
Now
Caldwell.
batting, the second
Here's DP
baseman,
Turner.
number 21, DP Turner.
Who I forgot to make a female, but that's okay. That is okay. Ground ball over to Flores at third. This could be 2, and it is. Turner's
Now
not
batting,
quick on
the
the
left
feet,
fielder,
so
number
now Albert
2,
Phelps will get to
Albert
bat
Phelps.
with bases empty. First pitch from Yoshida is in there, strike 1. One and 2, the pitch up high, make it 2 and 2. Works the count full, the payoff pitch down low. Phelps gets the walk, and that's going to bring up Bo
Designated
Baseball.
hitter, number 45,
Rookie switch
Bo Baseball.
hitting all around baseball player. I mean, come on. Switch hits, pitches, outfield, just everything. In fact, he can actually throw lefty too, but the game doesn't allow it. And this ball is going to get down. His first major league hit is going to be all the way down. He'll get an extra base hit, a double, and his first RBI, all in the same at-bat. So congratulations, Bo Baseball.
Fielder, number 00.
Willie Mays Hayes, 0
Willie
for 2.
Mays.
Gets the bat with Bo on second. Hayes is going to hit this to right field. I don't know if they're going to send the runner. Bo is not quick with his feet, and that was a slow hit. So Hayes will end up on first, Bo at third, and now as Killington. Hayes, speedster over at first. Probably the fastest player in the game. He is taking off. He's stealing second. The throw is low and not in time. He'll get his first swipe of the year. And that's our first stolen base of the year for the league. 2-2 to Az Killington. Runners on second and third, and he's going to go down swinging. Yoshida gets out of the jam. Very Yoshida-like. 4-0 going to the bottom of the fourth.
The shortstop, number 18, Cade Brooks.
Powers 7 strikeouts through 3. Just mulling down the Beavers. Ground ball to first. Serrano steps in the bag out number 1.
Now batting, a second baseman, number 3, Wes Ali.
Ground ball over third. Caldwell, nice backhand. Across the diamond out number 2.
Now batting,
And this makes me want to go play baseball
number
again.
19,
Haven't played in a
Lynn Jarvis.
couple weeks. Getting that itch, man. Getting that itch. Unfortunately, it's just been raining too much here in Florida. Literally every day. Nothing we can do. It's summer, baby. Line drive off the hands of the second baseman, D.P. Turner.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 16,
Right, it's
Madison
Madison North.
North.
Madison with Y. Very unique way of spelling it. One, 2 count with the runner on first, 2 outs, and that's to be another strikeout. What is that, 8 strikeouts now through 4? Trying to break a record or something today. More strikeouts we
Number
can watch.
13.
Rick Tamlin, 1 for 2 with a double and a run scored. Yoshida is still in this game. 28 pitches, ending in a third. Popped up to the catcher. I'm not sure who the catcher is for the Beavers.
Now batting, the first baseman,
But here's
number
Pedro Serrano.
13.
Double, a walk, and an RBI. One and one's the count. Pitch is low, ball 2. Yoshida starting to get a little tired here. But it doesn't matter because Serrano says, hey,
Now batting,
and then
right
walks away.
field, number 14.
Must have said nice pitch, I don't know. That, I mean, he's in the zone. Not sure why he didn't swing, but either way, here is Tanaka. Tanaka 0 for 2, but he hits this one deep to right field. Back is Whoopity, no, Peterson. Whoopity's in center this year. Peterson is going to catch it, and that will retire the side. Bottom 5, due up is David Massey.
Hitter, number 28, David Massey.
Ball time.
1 and 2. Looking for his 9th strikeout, and he will get it. So we had 12 by Shields today. 15 by the Monsters pitching collectively. And so far we have 9 for Powers. It threw 4 and a third. I think he can break 12 or 15 as he goes over and PFP there for out number 2. Here's Sloop Whoopity, 1 for 2. I think Powers can do it, but the stamina is going to be the issue. I don't know if he can go the distance to get all those strikeouts. Definitely has the stuff. And there you go, strikeout number 10. We're double digits in 3 games. Double-digit pitchers.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 8.
Griffin Caldwell.
Griffin Caldwell.
2 for 2, 2 singles. See if he can stay perfect here. Yoshida is still pitching. He's at the 38 pitch mark. 0-2. Now it's 1-2. The pitch is outside. And down goes Caldwell. Yoshida knows he is in the zone
number
right now.
21, DP
Beating
Turner.
on his chest. Probably his last batter though, one of these two here. Depending on the pitch. Yep, this should be his last batter. This is going to be a base hit by DP.
Now batting, the
And let's
left
bring in
fielder,
Albert
number
Phelps
2,
and see if they
Albert
take him out or not.
Phelps.
He did his job. He held the Gators. No, they're going to leave him in. Interesting. Interesting choice. Ball's in the dirt. 2-0. 3-0. And this is why you should have taken him out there. Ground ball up the middle. Ali up. And double play. Wow. Wow. They got lucky there. They got lucky there. Hit off the mound. It slowed the ball down. And they got the double play. Yoshida gets out of it, but he should not be coming back. Very good appearance here in game 1 for Yoshida. Four innings, I believe it was, in relief. That's crazy. Powers trying to get his 11th strikeout. Will he get it? No, he'll get a comebacker. He'll definitely get the comebacker though. Nice reflex there and catch. Cherry Flores listening to see if she can get some help as she's 0 for 2. Ground ball over first. Pedro Serrano with a nice dive. You can feel the earthquake that happened there. And now that is quickly 2 outs. Here's Cade Brooks. Cade Brooks can put a charge of this one deep to left field. Does it have enough? It does. That's going to be a home run for Brooks. Let's take a look at this one. Barely just clearing the fence there. 384. And that's going to be the first run and RBI of Cade Brooks' season, first for the Beavers. And now it is Class Ali, second baseman. This ball is fouled back. 1-2 count. The pitch. Another foul ball. Getting into the 80s here. That's the issue with Powers. So many strikeouts, the pitch count gets up there. Ball outside. Pitch number 87 is in the dirt. Full count. Payoff pitch. Walks him. Inside. Now it's Brinley Jarvis.
Number 19, Brinley Jarvis.
Now
Yeah.
pitching.
Powers is
number
out.
38.
Here comes striker, ball 4. To come in and try to close out this game. He's got the stamina to do it. Let's see if he will. Yeah, Powers is looking good. He comes out with 10 strikeouts in 5 2/3. Couldn't get the 6 innings for the quality start, but is in line for the win. As striker ball 4 comes in and closes the door. So good outing, good first outing for Kenny Powers.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 45.
Now Bo Baseball, who got his first hit,
Baseball.
first extra base hit, first RBI, all in the same hit. Yoshida comes out, Teal Winkleson comes in, and he'll face Bo Baseball, who I am curious to see how they do the two-way players. Do I have to start him as Bo Baseball hits this deep to right center field? That's going to get all the way down into the wall. He will have himself his second career hit, second career double, and extra base hit. Good for him. But I'm curious to see if he can pitch mid-game, or if the game will do that, because that would be dope. Is if he's playing as this ball's hit to right field, it is deja vu all over again. Last time Bo hit a double, Hayes hit it to right field, it didn't score, and now it's Az Killington. So if it follows suit, Az should strike out here, right? Runners at the corners. Let's see if they're gonna send Hayes again. He should go on this third pitch here. Nope. But a base hit down the right field side. Peterson will get it in, but not quick enough as Hayes has faster feet. And we'll go first to third. Britt Tamlin with runners on the corners. Anyway, back to what I was trying to say. I want to see if he can pitch while he's hitting, because that would be very interesting on if they do that or not, or if he's only able to pitch and hit. I'm not sure how the computer or how the game will allow it, because in real life, if you are... Oh, look at that. That is a candy hop, an error. Well, not an error, but error on the field. How about that? That is a hop over, bad hop over the shortstop's head. But that's a hit. That's a hit. We'll take it. But anyway, in real life, if you take out a player to pitch, then you have to put the pitcher in for the hitter, and the hitter has to come out of the game. It's just a big ordeal. There's a bunch of different rules, and I'm curious to see how the game does that and manipulates that rule. As Serrano lines this one down the left field line, but foul. 2-2 count. With runners on first and second, he swings at a ball in the other batter's box. Not sure what he's doing there. But now it's Asuro Tanaka. He's due. He's due. 0 for 3. But he's due. One and one. And he hits this one deep. Well, not so deep now. It was very high. Looked very deep, but it's not. Jarvis underneath it for the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 8, Griffin Caldwell.
Griffin Caldwell, 2 for 3. Runners at first and second. That ball was low, but they called it a strike anyway. And he's going to line this one to left field, but right at Jarvis. Only had to take a step to his left. They do score 2 here, stretch time. And speaking of stretch, once again, I'm going to stretch myself. Here in the 7th, you all should too. Let's make that a rule. Every 7th inning stretch, everybody has to get up and stretch. It's good for you. And that's going to be my rule implemented starting in Season 3. So everybody get up, stretch, and watch this game happen. I'll be right back. Well, I'm here, and that's what you get. You stretch, and that happens. An absolute skyline shot. Madison North's first of the year, first RBI. And I'm going to go back to stretching because I still need to. And, yeah. 6-2 is your score now. I'll be right back.
Number 45, Skylar Peterson.
All right, we are back. 1-2, and the pitch is fouled back. Skylar Peterson, the right fielder, fouls this one. Still 1-2. And swung on and missed. Out number 2. Now it's Sloop Whoopity. The best name in the game. Unfortunately, he's on a team that, yeah, it's not here all the time, so. One and two, the ball is low. Make it 2-2. And right down the middle, 98 miles an hour. Not sure what you're doing there. But that is what it is.
The second
Here's
baseman,
DP Turner,
number
1 for 3.
21, DP Turner.
And base hit up the middle for Turner. Second hit of the game.
Now batting, the
Here's
left
Albert
fielder,
Phelps,
number 2,
who has 2
Albert
RBIs today
Phelps.
in the winning effort. Or I should say they are winning, not one just yet.
Ball is up. I'm gonna put a toe right on
2-0. And this ball is hit to left field. That's going to be another hit. So back-to-back hits to start here in the 8th.
Now batting,
Gators are looking good, Bo
designated
Baseball.
number
Got both his
45,
doubles today
Bo
in
Baseball.
his SBL debut. Jesus. Teal
Cohen
Winkleson is going to get taken out for Cohen McKee to face the rookie. The rookie shows bunt but pulls back. Not a bad idea. And here he goes bunting for the sacrifice. McKay is going to get it and will not get the sacrifice. Instead, will just be a slower runner on first, and it'll turn the lineup over to Willie Mays Hayes, who is 2 for 4. 2 hits to the right field, both times not getting Bo in. And this time he'll get line out to second and double play. Not sure what Phelps was doing. Baseball coach on. Here we go. Line drives, you always freeze unless there's 2 outs. 2 outs, you're moving on contact. Doesn't matter what happens, where it is, blah, 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 blah. 2 outs, you move. Less than 2 outs. That means 0 outs. That means 1 out. You freeze on a line drive no matter what. You take a step, you're already out. That's just how the game goes. And Tanaka is going to trap that. Nice effort. But on line drives, you freeze. It's the first thing you're told when you're little. Line drive, freeze. That's it. Jerry Flores, 0 for 3. Swing at the first pitch. Popping his next pitch up. Shallow center field. Hayes is calling it from everybody. Grabs it out, number 1. Cade Brooks, who had the solo shot. 1 for 3. Swings. Strike 1. This one is lofted left field. Phelps out there. Catches it. Out, number 2. Here's Class Ali. Single and a walk. The Gold Glove at second baseman. Ground ball over to second. DP throws him out. So we're going to the last inning. Top of the 9th, 6-2 is your score. Looking for some insurance runs for the Gators. They can always get some against the Beavers for whatever reason. They have a hard time beating them. So this would be a nice little insurance inning if they can get any. As Pedro Serrano flies this to left field, and it's Jarvis out, number 1.
Now batting, the catcher, number 13.
Rick Tamlin, 2 for 4. Double, single, and an RBI. Launches this one, but foul. Next up, we have a great game. And I'm very excited as this will be the last game of the night. Divine, Heaven's Divine, oh my. Right in the face. Tamlin will get a single and the pitcher gets knocked out. McKee, let's see if he stays in the game. He is going to be taken out. He is injured. Hans Burnside is coming into the game for the injured McKee. And that is not good for the Beavers on opening night. But as I was saying, Heaven's Divine taking on the Nairobi Nomads. It's going to be a very good game as Nomads are the Season 2 champions. This ball is hit into left center all the way to the wall. That'll be extra bases for Serrano. Runners at second and third now, as they both are not quick.
Now batting, the right
And
fielder,
Isaro
number 14.
Tanaka. With runners on second and third. All he has to do is just hit it deep, and he does. Deep to right center field. This ball has a chance. It is gone. Insurance runs, baby. That's what we like here at the Gators farm. 409 feet, right center. 7-2, 8-2 is your 9-2. I can't count. 9-2 here in the top of the ninth. Griffin Caldwell is up to bat now. But again, not taking away from the other game, Heavens Divine versus Nairobi Nomads. Divine was in the finals, was in the Chug Fest, came in second in Season 1, and in Season 2, lost to the Samurais, who came in second as well. So they have been in the playoffs and went deep both years. So they are a very good team. And the Nomads, who won it all last year.
DP Turner.
That's going to be a base hit.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 2, Albert Phelps.
Here is Phelps batting from the right side now. He's going to get a base hit from the right side. And that's going to be his third hit of the game.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 45.
Here's Bo Baseball, who's also going to be batting from the right side. What's nice is being a switch hitter. I tried to become one, but I just couldn't get... I'm a decent lefty. It's just, it's very hard. Very hard to do what I gotta do. And this is hit deep to center field. Does Bo Baseball have his first career home run? He does! Bo Baseball. Wow. Look at this. Look at this. Bo Baseball's first career home run and 4 RBIs. What a day. What a...
Now pitching, Axel Avalo.
What a game for him.
Number 19, Renly Jarvis.
Excuse me, I will be right back. Just have to reply to a couple things here.
Number 16, Madison North.
Alrighty. First out there.
Now batting, the
Striker
designated
ball 4 is
hitter,
trying to
number
close
20,
out the game. It'll be a
Massey.
save, if I'm not mistaken. It should be 3 innings, right? Yep, 2 1/3, so this will be the third. And that will be a save. Even though it's 10 runs, obviously. Still a save after 3 innings pitched by a reliever. And that's going to be a strikeout. Out number 2. So now Skylar Peterson.
Right fielder, number 45, Skylar Peterson.
ground ball over to second. DP out number 3, and the Gators will get their first win, finally beating the Beavers. 12-2 is your score. Powers, 10 strikeouts, ball 4, 5, 15 strikeouts total. So a lot of strikeouts today.
Baseball fans, welcome to Founders Field.
Glad to come and watch your team.
Go!
Again, Season 2 champions Nomads taking on Heaven's Divine. Divine was the Season 1 runner-up, and Season 2, very good team. I think they were 3rd in the league overall. And here's Kai Kirk to lead things off. And for those of you who don't know, we have a legend on the mound today. It is Stokes. And what we need to do is every time there is a strikeout, you know what to do. You gotta type in your yups, and you gotta say yup. Gotta say it loud, you gotta say it proud. It's just something we do here at SBL. This ball is hit deep to left field, and well, I guess Divine can say yup. That was a bomb. Let's take a look at that. Look at this, an absolute bomb. 428 feet. Browning's first home run of the season. And that's going to put them up 2-0 after 2 batters. So Nomads already in the hole. Here's Bryson Duran batting 3rd as the DH. And with Divine is, here's the thing with Divine. They are probably the best hitting team in the league. If not the second best, it's between Divine and the Monsters. They have the best hitting team. But then you go to pitching, and Divine has 2 starters and 1 reliever. After that, they don't have anything really. They have a lot of rookies or a lot of young guys who have no experience, so they have to rely on big bats and their 2 starters, which are the Olympus Twins. As this ball is off the top of the wall and then caught by Clark, and that's going to be a double for Jackson Achilles. Now here's Stevie Watts. Stevie Watts, a all-star, if I'm not mistaken. Good center fielder. Yep, Stokes is getting hit around here in the top of the first. Base hit up the middle. No, Mess with a great diving play for the second.
The first baseman, number 50.
Second out. Divine is active, yes. Actually, Divine has been asking me what's up for the season a couple times throughout the year. He wanted to make sure that I was back and ready to go. But he is active, and he wants to come back with a vengeance after losing to the Samurais last year. We've already talked about a few things here and there. So I'm excited to see the moves that he's going to make, because he already has plans. Not that he showed me or told me about the plans, but I have an idea. But I know what he's trying to do, I believe. And I think it's going to be exciting for his team and the league. As this ball is grounded out by Mac and Cheese. So 2 runs in the first. And as I told you, here is the pitcher. Not Kevin Brock's not the pitcher. But we have Blaze Olympus, who is one of the 2 pitchers. The Olympus, they actually have triplets that I forgot to mention. Well, not triplets, but siblings. These 2 are twins, Blaze and Coil. Blaze is the heater. Coil is the junk pitcher. And then you have the rookie this year of Aries, Olympus, who is playing left field, starting in left field today. as this ball's hitting the gap. So we have 3 Olympus siblings, all for Divine, playing at the same time, which is really cool. Here's Colin Kennedy, center fielder. One of the many reasons why the Nomads won the Chug Fest last year. Ground ball to Kai Kirk at second. KK couldn't come up with it, and that's an error. So, wow, that's 2 errors in the same stream. That's a first. That is an absolute first. Harcourt Gaines, another big bat for the Nomads. Destroyed the Gators multiple times with his bat. He actually single-handedly beat the Gators. He had 3 home runs and 7 RBIs in one game, and they won 8-4, 8-5, something like that. Single-handedly beat them. 1-2's the count. Blaze's pitch is hit, but foul. 100 miles an hour. That's why they call her Blaze. Another pickoff attempt. Oh my, do you see that? A pitcher disengagement total 2 out of 3. So they even put the disengagements into this game. That is very interesting. That's the first time I've seen that. So, for those of you who don't know that, you can only attempt to pick off in one at bat 3 times. And if you don't get them on the 3rd time, it's an automatic balk, which means the runner gets to advance to the next base. And there's Aries Olympus, and he's going to catch that. So now you see 2 of the 3 siblings. You will get to see Coyle next game, as he's the number 2 starter. Here's Les Wu, the DH for the Nomads. Has a chance to tie this game up with a base hit. Do have some speed on second. 1-2 count. Pitch is swung on a miss, breaks his bat, and storms away. So they do retaliate with 1. It's 2-1 your score going to the top of the 2nd. This is going to be a good game. And here is Aries Olympus. This is your 3rd Olympus Olympus sibling, getting his first crack, his debut. And first pitch, his first swing, and he misses. So now it's a 1-2 count. Fouled back. Aries, just like his brother and sister, is focused on one goal, and that is to hit home runs and nothing but. So he might strike out a lot, but he will hit his fair share of home runs. And that's okay, because that's what Divine does. Divine is all or nothing. They score a lot, or they don't at all. And that's how they play. And I keep forgetting. That's a yup.
Number 23, Kai Kirk.
Keep forgetting. I'm sorry. I do, and the one thing about this game is it goes by a lot quicker as this ball is grounded over to first. Nice diving stop, slows it down for the second baseman to make the play. But this game does move faster. They wanted to, it looks like they want to show off more of the animations and better graphics and stuff like that, but they make everything quicker, which is good. I love quicker. You know, make the game quick. I don't want to sit here for 45 minutes watching them scratch their butt and sneezing. You know, just get the ball, pitch, get the ball, pitch. That's great. Ground ball over to second. Kirk. Out number 2. And that was a great PFP. You should get into the habit. One of the things that you do, I used to do it for high school, because when I played and when I taught high school, it was PFP. No matter wherever the ball is hit as a pitcher, because I only pitched in high school, I didn't pitch in college or professional or anything like that. more independent. I know the things. Anyway, when the ball is hit to the right side of the field, that's first or second, you automatically run over to first. Let's just get into that habit. You pitch, you land, you look for the ball, you run to first. That's what it is. That is literally what PFP is. This ball is hit to right field. Everybody's getting called off by Rivers. That's out number 1.
Designated hitter, number 24, Bryson Duran.
Bryson Duran takes the ball high. And for those of you who are not watching or listening or anything like that, it is Teoscar Hernandez versus Bobby Witt Jr. in the Home Run Derby. Those are your 2 finalists. Sorry to spoil it for you, but if you actually go back and watch the Home Run Derby, I mean, you're a nerd. Sorry. I don't know. I like the Home Run Derby, but it's not what it used to be. It's just not as entertaining as it used to be, you know. It's because they're trying to make it better for the newcomers, the new people in baseball. They leave out the old guys like myself. This ball is grounded over to first. Athena will grab it, step on the bag, out number 1. Now it's Teal Bishop. 1 for 1 with a double. Playing left field today. Olympus with 2 strikeouts. Looking for her 3rd, and she'll get it. Oh boy, her and her brother. You know what, let's see if I can pull it up real quick. Have all that stuff here somewhere. Her and her brother. So Blaze had 69 strikeouts, top of the league last year. Oh, this is her. Blaze had 69, top of the league, and Coyle was 5th with 58. So, yeah, two big strikeout pitchers.
Number 18,
Yep, Stokes came in. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9th with 54. Nope, 53. So 53 times we had to say yup. And so far this game he's gotten what, 3 or 4? So he's on his way. He's on his way to get a few. Nice line drive off the glove of Rivers. Still recovers out number 1. That's a good play.
The first baseman, number 50.
And for those of you who don't have the sheet saved, you can always find it here. It's in the Discord. I'll probably put a command here shortly. There are all the stats. But the spreadsheet is always up. It is always ready for everybody. We have Season 1, Season 2, team batting, team pitching, player batting, player pitching, individual stats for individual players on each team. There is a number of things on there. I am a statistician, a stat guy. I love numbers. I love doing that stuff, so enjoy that for sure. Bottom 4, 4, 5, 6 due up, starting off with Harcourt Gaines, the catcher.
Ball inside. Ball.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 22,
Rivers,
Russell Rivers.
second baseman 0 for 1.
No.
Ball down low.
Right. No, outside. No, inside ball.
3-1 the count. This ball is lined to Browning at short. Now number 2.
The designated hitter, number 6,
Les Wu, the DH. This ball is hit to deep center, and that's going to be caught by Watts. So through 4, your score is still 2-1. Looks like they blew their load early. Here is Aries Olympus, 0 for 1. Let's see if he can get his first career hit. The 22-year-old rookie wants to do one thing and one thing only: jack shit up. And here he's just going to ground over to Mess. Out number 1.
Now batting, the catcher, number 26, Lewis Jacobson.
All right, this game better end quick, because I have an ad starting in 26 minutes that I cannot do anything about. This ball is hit up the middle. That's going to be a base hit.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 23, Kai Kirk.
Here's KK, or Kai Kirk, who is 1 for 2. And now it's a 1-2 count. KK will hit this one into the gap, the 6 hole, and that's going to be a base hit. So runners on first and second.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 10, Dewey Browning.
Dewey Browning, who had the home run earlier. 3-1 count the pitch. He wanted it, but fouls it back. Ground ball over to first. Moon's going to try to turn 2. Mess back to first, and Stokes with a yup gets over there at first. Nice PFP for the cover. Now it's bottom 5. Here comes Janiyah Mess with a nice throw over to first.
Janiyah Mess.
Ground ball to Kirk. Stops, picks it up barehanded. That's how slow it was. And then throws it over to first.
Number 29, Trenton Clark.
I apologize. I am trying to figure out something there. Okay. It's going to be 102 miles an hour. Blaze with the actual Blaze. Just throwing it by players. Here's Fred Moon, batting 9th, the first baseman. Oop, heads up. Almost hit the camera there. And we're going to check with the people there. You good? You're good. All right, cameraman is great. Almost got hit. 1-2. And that's another strikeout. On her way, if I'm not mistaken, she's probably the career leader in pitching strikeouts. Let's find out really quick. She has 69, giggity, and 60. Yeah, so she has the most strikeouts in SBL history as of right now, with 129 plus whatever she has today, which is, if you think about it, she pitches, what, 7 games? 8 games. So she pitches 8 games a year, so 16 games, and she has 130-ish strikeouts. Yeah, that's a lot. And that's another strikeout by Stokes. Stoking the fire. Stevie Watts with 2 outs, nobody on. Takes the ball high. And then he immediately walks the next batter. Here's Diana Athena, who has had an interesting career. Was on Divine in Season 1, then cut, went to the Monsters, won the championship, then back to Divine, almost went to the championship, and then is now back for Season 3, but not 100% sure if she's going to stay or not, as she has a decent-sized salary, and she's a position that is plentiful of first base. Plenty of people who play first base, and for high salary, you never know. You never know. So here is Mac and Cheese. He was involved in a trade. With Colonels last year to get Hemming Fields. And she's going to go down looking. So now, Kevin Brock, the leadoff man, gets a leadoff here in the bottom of the bottom of the sixth. Ooh, line drives to shortstop Browning, out number 1. Now it's Teal Bishop. He was also had a wild ride, playing for 3 teams in 2 seasons. Played for I want to say played for the Owlins first, then the Gators, then the Nomads. And down he goes on strikes, out number 2. Blaze is just on fire today. Obviously a shaky first inning, but after that she has calmed down and is striking out the side left and right. 6 strikeouts in 5 2/3. And that's going to be base hit in the gap. Here's Hardcourt Gaines. Runner is taking off for second. The throw is not in time, and that's going to be a stolen base for the Nomads. Getting into scoring position for Gaines, who then does his job and hits it on the outfield. But because this field is so unique, right field is like 280 feet. So basically a single, you can get thrown out at first. And that's exactly what happened there. Was you hit it so hard to right. Well, I shouldn't say exactly, but you hit it to right and the runner's not going to be able to score from second. It's just not deep enough. What is this? Hardcore Gaines is going to try to take second and get... what? Gaines is not fast at all. I'm not sure why he tried to steal there, but gets thrown out with a runner on third. I'm not exactly sure what the thought process there was, but yep, Stokes is going to get taken out after 6 innings. And in comes, let me see, Alvin Schaefer. Yeah, I don't understand why you have the slowest guy on the team try to steal with a runner on third and 2 outs. That doesn't make any sense. Schaefer comes in and strikes out Aries, who I think is going to do a lot of that this year. He'll probably get 6 or 7 home runs, but he's going to strike out probably 25 times. I know you're like, oh, that's not a lot. It's 30 games, so that's a strikeout a game, basically. But Schaefer comes in and gets 2 strikeouts in a row.
Number 23, Kai Kirk.
And now it's KK, 2 for 3. Very good pickup by Divine in Season 1. Was a free agent, signed about halfway through the first season, ended up becoming a huge part of their climb all the way to the Chugfest, as Mess with a great diving stop but can't get KK's speed. So now it's Dewey Browning, who had the home run in the first. And Dewey Browning with a great mustache, gotta say. Line drive over to third. Brock catches it. Going to the bottom of the seventh. It is stretch time. And if it's stretch time, you know what that means. Get up out of your seat. Stand. Stretch. Grab a drink if you need to. I will be back. I got to do all of that. So make sure you are stretching. That is my biggest thing this year. We're going to stretch every 7th inning for every game. And then maybe we'll do some more fitness stuff. So, all right. I shall be back.
Low ball. No, that's low.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 6, Les. Whoa!
That's a strike. No, high. They're out.
All right, great catch out there by Watts running in, and that was a good stretch. That feels good. Yes, take me out to the ball game. If anybody wants to sing that one of these games, let me know. We'll pause. We'll pause everything, and you can have the stage to yourself to cast your voice and let the world know that you are a good singer. Hey, like the Cubbies do it. They have some random people do it. Why not here? As Anathena will grab it, step on the bag, and that'll be your final out for the 7th inning. Going to the top of the 8th, it is still 2-1. It's a very good game, very good battle. Two very good teams battling it out here in the season opener. Here's Bryson Duran versus Schaefer, and Duran's going to get the best of him, hitting it to the right field, down the line, all the way to the wall. Clark having a little trouble, but still hold him to a single. Again, it is such a short porch out there. It's like, how do you compare it to? It is like Fenway. Fenway's only 320 feet, I believe, or 27 feet, something like that. The big green monster, it's 300 something feet, and maybe it's 280. I'm not 100% sure, but it's 50 feet up or 47 feet up, some number like that. I can't remember. Oops. So that's how short it is, just not the big wall, obviously. Yeah, no, the pitching's been great for the Nomads. Schaefer, Stokes did his job. Just not even a bad inning. It was just an okay inning, and 2 runs scored. That's it. And then Schaefer coming in and shutting the door so far for an inning and a third, almost an inning and 2. But yeah, Blaze, that's the thing, is Blaze and Coyle, you're going to have a hard time for the first 7 innings. And then that's where you have to strike, is that 7, 8, 9 in that range, depending on how far they go in the games, how many pitches. You got to strike with that 7, 8, 9 when the bullpen comes in. Here's Diana Athena, who fouls 2 straight back at the same spot. 0-2, and strikes out there. Schaefer coming in and shutting the door multiple times. So now Blaze is at 94 pitches. Is she done? Let's see. Trenton Clark will get his 3rd at bat. Will they keep Blaze in? That is the question. 94 pitches. They do. They do. They feel that their bullpen is not going to do it. She's doing a very good job. Athena will step on the bag for the first out. Here's Fred Moon. Honestly, if I'm Divine, I'm also staying with Blaze. I think I can get 1 more inning out of her, and then hopefully my bullpen can eat that last inning. It's just 3 outs. But if she gets in any trouble at any point, yeah, I gotta take her out. Athena, another step on the bag. It's like her 4th one so far, and now it's top of the lineup. Here is your chance. Do you leave her in for 1 more, or do you take her out and get a fresh arm for the top of the inning or top of the lineup? Because this is the 4th time seeing her, and that's where things start to really get crazy. But it's working out here. 0-2. Oh, ooh, almost. And strike 3. Adding another strikeout. Another strikeout. That's 7 or 8 now for the all-time leader in strikeouts, Blaze. Here's Mac and Cheese. Or sorry, Mac and Chiss. Schaefer will try to close out here in the top of the 9th.
No, outside. Ball low.
2-2. Pitch is swung on and missed. Schaefer, I mean, what is it, four strikeouts? 5 strikeouts? Here's Aries, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. 5 strikeouts here and 2 1/3. Faced 7 batters, struck out 5 of them. Well, I shouldn't say faced 7. 7 outs. Because total he's given up, or he's faced 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, I believe. But either way. Here's Lewis Jacobson, the catcher. 2 outs. Schaefer just needs to get 1 more out. We don't want to turn that lineup over, because if you do, this is going to be some dangerous territory. And he, of course, hits it to the deepest part of the park, dead center. Kennedy roams back, knew exactly where to go. And that'll do it for Divine, so no Meds. Need 1 to stay, 2 to win. And the best thing about it, though, is they have 2, 3, 4. They have their top of the lineup coming up. And Blaze comes out, and here comes Burpee von Krum. Here's your chance. It's the bullpen. The bullpen is not what wins games for Divine. It's what loses them. So here we go. Look at that. 2-1. 3-1. Teal Bishop trying to get the rally started. And we'll foul this one off, so the payoff pitch, full count. He hits this one over to third, a little cue shot. Achilles over to first with a strong throw, out number 1. Colin Kennedy, the best hitter on the team. Best overall player, I believe, for the Nomads. Get his chance. 100, up in the zone. Looked a little high, but I guess the umpire is very generous. Colin Kennedy gets on with a base hit up the middle. And now you have the tying run on first, the winning run up to bat, and guess who it is? Harcourt Gaines. This man does nothing but eat games. Look at him. Look at that belly. Look at those arms. Look at those legs. Look at his bat. It's like the great Bambino up there. 0-2. And that's a pickoff attempt, and down goes Gaines, 99, and he knows it. He knows that he should not have swung at that. But that's okay. Russ Rivers, 0 for 3. 2 outs, man on first. One and 0. And 1-1. Burpee von Krum does have a good fastball. If anything, he's got a very good fastball. Pickoff attempt unsuccessful. And a line drive to right field. That's going to be a base hit. Now you have the winning run on first, the tying run on second, and Les Wu. And I'll tell you what, if he hits a home run here or a double and wins the game, we now have a Ric Flair Wu. That's what we're going to call him. We're just, every time he gets up, it's just going to be the Ric Flair Wu. I've decided that. That's what it'll be. But only if he wins the game here. On a 3-0 count, you better not be swinging. Good job. 3-1. Here we go. Got to look for his pitch. Burpee von Krum walks him. So here we go. This is crazy. Janaya Mess. All you have to do is get a base hit. You can win this game. Bases are loaded. 2 outs. You have speed on second. Tying runs on third. Winning run is on second. What can they do? A base hit to left field? It is no! A line drive right to Aries. And Divine will end up winning on a hard hit ball straight to left field. Wow. Wow. And that will end tonight. That is such a good game. That's a great game to end there. 2-1 is your final score. Divine will take it. The Nomads get their championship spoiled, championship ring ceremony spoiled here in the home opener. by Divine, all thanks to Dewey Browning, who had both RBIs due to that home run and the second batter of the game. Harcourt Gaines could have had a chance, but he didn't. Stokes will take the loss, but Blaze will get the win. 7 strikeouts, 8 innings. Perpy Von Crum will get the save, and that is a fantastic game to end it for sure. Those are your MVPs. We're going to go ahead and sim this last game, just because, why not? We're not going to start on a sim tomorrow. It is the Comets versus the Slump Busters. Go ahead and simulate this. I believe the Comets beat Slump Busters the first game, and now it is Slump Busters beating the Comets. And there you go. This is actually the season right as of right now. You have Mudhens and Sandys at 1-0. The Monsters and the Nomads are 0-1. The Gators, Reapers are 1-0. The Mean Machine and Beavers are 0-1. Then you have the Owlins and Divine at 1-0. Defenders and Bombers 0-1. And the Colonels 0-1. The Comets, Slump Busters at 1-1. And the Samurais at 1-0. And those are your teams. We will update all this. I will try to stream. We'll see the schedule. Right now, it might just be once a week, every Monday, as of right now. But I will see what the schedule does, how I can do it, what I can do, and we'll go from there. Obviously, Discord is what is where I'm gonna tell you guys everything. I try to keep as much information as transparent as possible. So anything that happens, obviously you're the first to know. Try to get everything ready. I have that new GM chat for all of you, so if there's any questions on anything, please don't hesitate. Ask there so everybody sees it. And next time we stream, Divine will take on Sandys, and we'll have a brand new everything. You know, season 3 is underway. We had a great opening night. I thank you all for coming out. I appreciate it so much. I have an ad starting in 5 minutes, so I'm going to try to get out of here in less than 1, so I can get the outro playing, because that's about a minute and a half or something like that. So, thank you all again. I love you guys. Without you, this league is nothing, and without the league, I am nothing. So, it is going to be a great season, and I can't wait to see. I have a few more things I want to implement. I want to try to do a tournament, and I want to try to do other things involved. I want to do more stats and be more involved, and maybe a couple more fun stuff I have in store, but I got to figure out a way to have it. So thank you again. It's been a great night. I appreciate all of you, and I will see you next time, most likely next Monday. So get ready for that, and I'll see you guys later. Good night.
Leaving the bad balls out there. And wow, you can hear the ping off the bat. That looks like it's gone. Yes, off the wall. It's a grand slam again. This is incredible. 2 grand slams in one night. 450 footer for the tiny little thing.
.167 whip with 32 strikeouts, and Turner's going to hit this one to center, and wow!
And Blake hammers this one deep to center field. Is it in the trees? It's in the trees. home run, 3-run shot for Jimmy Blake, his first of the season, I believe. 492 feet, first home run of the season.
But at the same time, this is why you're here. You're supposed to be professional.
Yeah.
And that has got to be the dumbest play
Wow.
in the history of baseball.